First of how power works. I know you've been covering secret societies. What is a conspiracy here? Because just as this was happening, you had Trump begging for Netanyahu to be pardoned, and we have a major political crisis, and of course, the collapsing American empire all coming together. Take it away.
Yeah, so these Epstein files, these emails, they're being released, and they're really enlightening, and they really illuminate for us how power works. So I will give a structural overview of what these emails reveal to us, okay? The first thing it reveals to us is that all these people in power, the elite, they're all friends with each other. So in public, the Democrats and Republicans, they can be fighting each other, but in reality, they go to the same schools, they go to the same parties, they're just friends with each other. So what you're seeing in public, the sort of like political struggle in public, it's all just fake. It's like wrestling. It's reality TV. The elite are all friends with each other. That's the first thing. Second thing that we've noticed about the emails is how cavalier the elite are. They think that they're above everyone else. They think they're untouchable. So they just speak their minds freely. Jeffrey Epstein, he was using Gmail in order to make all these sensitive communications. There was absolutely no operational security. He didn't really care because he believed he was untouchable. And that's how the elite think and behave. They live in a bubble. They think that they control the world, and they're untouchable. So they can do whatever they want. And all that matters is staying within this bubble, staying close to each other. The third thing I will say is that these emails don't tell us, but we can assume that there are many layers of networking among the elite. So Jeffrey Epstein, why was he so popular among the elite? Well, I mean, first of all, he was just a friendly guy who did a lot of networking and was able to bring the elite together. But if you go to Epstein Island, you will find that there's a temple there that's almost designed for ritual sacrifice. So what I've researched and what I've discovered is that the way that the elite stay together is through rituals, secret society rituals. Why? Because at the end of the day, if you're part of the elite, your biggest problem is trust. How can you trust that person to not rat you out in this political struggle? And the answer is, well, you blackmail each other, right? So you do acts together that would be considered taboo, including, sex with underage children. There are lots of transgressions that you can do. And the more transgressions you do, the more cohesive the elite is. So, unfortunately, if you dig deeper into Jeffrey Epstein, what you'll find is a lot of transgressions, both sexual and violent as well, bring these social taboos. I mean, like the public. I mean, what's really astonishing about the Jeffrey Epstein case is that slowly the inner workings of the elite are being revealed to the public, and all these conspiracy theories that we once believed couldn't possibly be true, including that the entire American elite are just a bunch of pedophiles. I mean, they're slowly turning out to be true. And this marks a radical turning point in American history.
Yeah, great point. And, to that end, in terms of how flippant all of this is, and there is this email that's been the most recent emails that have been going around. What is so incredible about them is that the more that they are released in this weaponized way, the more we find out. And here is one between Epstein and between Epstein's brother Mark and him, talking, how are you doing? This is what they're saying. How are you doing? What is your boy Donald up to now? Referring to Donald Trump. Mark Epstein says, all good. Bannon is with me. So Steve Bannon. Then Mark says, ask him if Putin has the photos of Trump blowing Bubba. And I thought I had service. That's what Jeffrey Epstein said. What that means? That's a Yiddish word for trouble. you and your boy Donnie can make a remake of the movie Get Hard. This is how they're talking to each other on an unsecure server, Professor Zhang, talking about Bill Clinton and Donald Trump. I mean, this is shocking a lot of people, but maybe you can reiterate or reinforce or elaborate on kind of what this really reveals about all of this. What's going on here? Because what I see is a dying American empire kind of just being exposed without real, not by journalists, not by people doing the work, but by themselves.
Well, I mean, we also have to remember that Jeffrey Epstein, in his Manhattan penthouse, there's a painting of Bill Clinton in a dress, in drag, basically. So, one possible interpretation is that all these politicians that we think are our representatives, they're all just the playthings of the elite. They're just puppets of the elite. They're just paid actors. They're literally paid actors. And so American democracy has always been a lie. And so Bill Clinton, Donald Trump, they just do the bidding of the powerful. And the powerful are, in their parties, secret parties, laughing at us, mocking us, because they've been able to deceive us. And we every day are fighting over these petty politics that has absolutely nothing to do with real power. So I think that what these Epstein emails reveals is the deep contempt that the elite has for the people. And these politicians are nothing more than just these puppets that the elite display in front of us in order to distract us. Everything's being curated by the powerful. And so what we see in Washington D.C. has nothing been more than a reality TV show.